bottom, there should be a optimized for video sharing. Then you have to click that.
Optimize for video clip. Okay, share
Yeah,
sound.
then you will be okay.
Okay.
And we should be live. Just let me check and welcome the people. That's cool. I see your screen. Yeah, we are live.
Optimize for video clip. Okay, share
Yeah,
sound.
then you will be okay. We are live. Okay, we have a few people with us. Let's give them a while. Hi, Easy. Hi, Sui. So I guess it's just us for now. Okay, just in case. Hi, Claire. Nice to have you with us also. You're always with us. That's great. Just let me post in the link one more time so that we have more people join us. I'm just gonna post in the YouTube link now since we are starting and we want people in. We have 7, so that's great. Based on the number of votes that we have for people to attend, we should have maybe close to 15. I think we should be about there. Just let me post it in now. Can you guys just confirm that you can hear Sam well and not like the other time when she was doing the Maya Launchpad?
Hello, everybody. Can you hear me?
Oh, is she a little bit too loud? Just let us know. Hi, Evelyn. Dots and crypto tritons. Okay, we have posted it in. Okay, great. So Ellie, hi Ellie, have you been here? Or are you new?
Yeah, we probably haven't seen you before.
Gobin as well. Yeah, Gobin is on. Okay, great. See, we told you we got that fixed. Just nice, not too soft. Okay, that's great. Let's see. Okay, let's maybe give people another 2 minutes then, I guess. We usually start about 5 minutes in. So how's everybody doing? I mean, the market has been quite bad. What have you been doing, or what have you been buying? Maybe Yeezy can share what he has been buying. Huh?
I hope we all have sold something so before this correction, right?
Yeah, I always feel like I never sell enough, and I always feel like I never buy enough. So it's very tricky. Like now, I feel like I'm not buying enough. Then when the profits come, I always think I don't sell enough. So I don't think it ever gets to it. There's just try and take as much profit as possible, I guess.
Yeah. Actually, I'm quite glad that towards
Oh,
last few weeks we managed to sell some things.
yeah. Hi,
Ah,
hi. No, didn't buy. You see, he also never buy. Sam, are you sharing your maybe I take the chance and I share the screen first. I want to keep people
okay.
updated with what we are doing on some of our socials since we have some time. Just let me take over the Zoom and let me share my screen. It's this one. Okay. Yeah, you should be seeing my charts for now. But it shouldn't be for long. Okay. Yeah, so while we're just waiting for some of the others to come on, just wanted to keep you guys updated firsthand with some of the updates that we have done with the socials. So you should be seeing my Discord now, and I think this has been happening for a while, but I just wanted to update this to you guys if you're not aware yet. Is that we have structured the Discord in a different manner now. So these things are very specific to each individual project or NFT that you are seeing. Oh, I don't think you guys can see it, right? Okay. Just let me change that setting. Let me stop my share. Share screen desktop 1. Okay. Okay, guys, it should come up quite soon. If not, just let me know again. Yeah, so as I was saying, the Discord now we have set it up in such a way whereby each individual channel, it's specific to each project or each NFT. So this way it's cleaner for us to be able to share what we want to share in relation to that specific project. And then just do note that these chats are open, which means hey, can you guys see my Discord just to confirm? Because what I'm seeing on my screen, it doesn't really show up. So I don't think you guys are seeing it, right? That's very strange. Can you guys just let me know if you can see my Discord? You can see it, right, Sam? Like you can
Yeah,
see.
yeah, I can see that. But I think on YouTube it's not
No.
showing.
Okay, they can't see it. Okay, no worries then. Just gonna stop my share. Okay, Sam, why don't you just share your screen and make sure that people can see yours?
Okay.
Oh, I know why now. Okay, it's fine. We'll just proceed with Sam first then, and then I'll get back to that later on. When we get there. Just let me see how many people are on. Yeah, there's about 9, 10 people. Yeah, I think let's start for now then. Sam, I think you can take over for now to go through what you need to go through, and then I'll facilitate your questions.
Okay, okay. So yeah, thank you guys for coming on to the live stream. So today is my first time doing a live stream before you guys. Um, let me know if anything you'd like me to go faster or slower. So today I will be sharing about what are some of the things to look out for in a play to earn game, because we know that play to earn is such a big thing right now, and I'll be actually sharing some of the guidelines. Yeah, actually over here. So I'll be sharing some of the guidelines on how to evaluate all these P2E games. There's so many right now, and I think every other day there is one coming out. Maybe not so much in the current market situation, but at least for the last month, there were projects coming out every day. And I will also be sharing on Dragon Kart, which is actually a game that a project that I chanced upon, and I'm also playing this game, so I'll be sharing on that. And why consider some of the interesting things about Dragon Kart, and why should we consider to invest in it. Also, this game is actually live, so later on I will be able to share with you guys a live gameplay. So later, let's take a look. Today, I guess what we really hope to help you guys is to make better decisions for yourself and to really understand whether a project is worth getting into, because there's so many. How do we know which one to get into? Okay, so just to give a little background of play to earn, in the last month, especially for November, the leading tokens in the gaming sector actually outclassed Bitcoin. So you'll be wondering, why are these gaming tokens taking off? I think it's a few words can actually summarize it. The pandemic has a lot of people is now at home. Some of them have lost their job. So gaming, this play to earn games actually provide some form of income. And in fact, if you're always at home, right, you actually have a little bit more time. So people are actually, if you can play game and you can earn money, why not? So the other thing that helped to make this game take off is really the developing countries. And one of the key key countries are Philippines and Vietnam. They actually find a way that this play to earn has helped them get some income despite the economy not being so good. The other factor is that, remember, there was quite a bit of hype for NFTs in the last few months. These NFTs introduce the element of ownership within games. So people are rushing in to buy the in-game items that can be used to play these games, can be used to give you an advantage in these games so that you can earn more. So everything is really about the hype. So all of these news, I found it from Cointelegraph, and here's the link. You can actually go and read out more on why they took off. So now let's get to the meat of this whole video, right? What are the things that I look out for in terms of a play to earn game? The number one thing I look for is new. So here is actually, I actually filtered out all of the gaming play to earn coins by market capitalization. We see that Axie Infinity is a champion over here. It has a 6.4 trillion market cap, and the price is about $94. Just to give you some background, when I first got to know about Axie Infinity, I think it was around April. The price was like $6. So now it's more than 10x or even 15x. And you'll be wondering, right? Okay, why not we just get into Axie Infinity? Since it's the best performing project, right? So let's look at it. Okay, so those who play Axie Infinity, maybe some of you guys who actually play can give some comments as well. If you realize over time, as more people play Axie Infinity, the price of SLP, which is actually the Smooth Love Potions tokens, these are the in-game tokens that you sort of, the more you play, the more you earn. This SLP price actually drops with more players. And that's very telling, right? So the reason is because when there are more active users, there will be more people cashing out as well. Hence, the price can lower down as also. So this actually gives me a very good indicator already that, in fact, there's news that all of these Axie Infinity players, some of them, the earnings actually dropped below the Philippines minimum wage. So for all you guys out there thinking that you can quit your day job and say bye-bye to your boss to play games all day, that currently is not really possible at the moment. So what this has told me is we really need to find a game that people truly, truly love to play. So, which goes to the most important point when I look for a play to earn game. And I will ask myself, what are some of the games that are really trending? I would say Fortnite, League of Legends, the Mobile Legends, Pokemon, Mario. So all these are really, really popular games, and people actually pay money to win it. They want, in fact, for Fortnite, right, it's actually quite an outlier. It's a free to play game, but it's actually the highest grosses game on the on Steam and a few other gaming platforms as well. So the reason is because people actually buy all of these like these character outfits to show off in the game. And since they're spending so much time on the game, they would want to look good as well. So when I look for the game, right, it has to remind me of something that is already popular. And that would mean that, okay, so if it's something like Fortnite, probably it might be successful. And the next thing I will ask myself is, if there was no P2E component, would this game survive in the current situation? So if it's like Fortnite, if it's like Mario Kart, Pokemon, yeah, surely even there's no play to earn, people pay money for it. So if a new game is coming out, I'm going to ask myself, if there's no P2E, can it survive? And if it can, that's the game that I'm getting into. So of course, as with all projects, we also look at the backers, what are the investment in it. So one of the things I ask myself is, whose money is already in this project? So some of the names of the big investors that I would look at, that's familiar to me would be AU21, LD Capital, some big names like Andreessen Horowitz. And in fact, if there are celebrities out there endorsing a certain project, that's a good thing also, because celebrities have a lot of reach. They provide some form of like free marketing, and it helps to even bring these games to non-crypto people. So these are the things I look out for. Okay, as with all projects, we also look at the team. Who's the team behind the project? And the first thing I ask myself is, hey, have they made games before? And if they have, what are some of the successful games that they did? So we know that the big gaming companies like Square Enix, Ubisoft, they have made games for the last 10, 20 years. So these are the big players. But right now, most of the crypto gaming companies, they are crypto based. So a lot of them, they are still learning how to make good games. And the other thing I would actually do some research on is some of these people who are on the team, right? Who have they worked with? I want to understand their network. If they are already working with game developers, they're already working with big names in the industry, then these people might be able to help partner them and boost these projects. So the other thing I will ask during AMAs, especially during the when they run these AMAs all the time, right? I will ask them, do you have an economist on board? So it's the reason is because in the in-game economy, we all of us who play games, right? We all know that it's very, very difficult to balance the in-game economy. Every time you have a new class of players, a new character, the new character tends to overpower the old characters, and the old characters probably lose some advantage. So it's very difficult, and game rebalancing is a very common thing. So there's a common saying that they will nerf you when you get too powerful. Okay, so if the in-game economy is so difficult, and we also know that the real world economy is very hard to manage, what will happen when we need to balance both in-game and real world? Yeah, so that is an even harder challenge that I think a lot of the play to earn projects are still trying to navigate, and I'm really keen to see how this works out. So the next thing I look at in a play to earn game, right, is actually the development stage. At what point of the roadmap has this project is already at? So first thing is there a ready product? Is the game already ready to play? Is it in beta stage, alpha stage, or it's full? You can play already. Okay, and yeah, when is the main net? It's quite important as well. So if we are looking at games that are still very, very early stage, the game is not even out yet. The question to ask is, how are the graphics like? So right now we know that the trending games, they are moving towards very high quality kind of graphics, meaning like we're not looking at those kind of 2D kind of games are not as popular. So if you know how the graphics is going to look like, it looks good, it looks attractive, then yeah, it's definitely a vote of confidence. So the other thing to think about is, and also to research on, is their community. We are looking at, so when we know a project, right, what we do is we go to Telegram group, we check, okay, you have 100,000 people in your Telegram chat, but how many people are really playing the game? How many active users are there? So if we know that, and that number is huge, it's really good. Okay, so the next factor I look into is actually the entry barrier to entries. We know that a good game is one that people love to play even without money. Take my money. I give an example of Fortnite, right? It's a totally free to play game. Nobody, even you pay money, you can't get better. It's purely skill. So this game, has the most number of players of right now, and a game must be able to attract the free-to-play crowd. So a lot of these NFT games, I think they are not able to attract the large pool of people because you need to buy the NFTs first. But if they have a component where anybody can just come in and try to play these games first, if they like it, they buy the NFT, they get better. So that is actually the way to go about it. And when we look at a good game is not enough. We want a successful game. So a successful game is one that people willingly pay to get better. So the next thing we want to ask ourselves is, what do you need to start playing this game? We need the NFTs. Do you need the game coins? So all of this is actually very individual because all of us start off with different amounts of capital and investments. For me, I'm not a whale. I certainly hope to be a whale soon. But then at this point, I have to be very careful, right, in terms of my investment. And with this amount of money, there's so much opportunities out there. Am I going to lose out on other opportunities just because I get into this? Okay. So the thing to ask yourself is, what are your objectives? Are you here to replace your income and play this game all day long? Or, well, actually, to be honest, I think that is the goal, right, Bryan? We want to make sure that we are able to play game and have fun all day.
Yeah, I guess to your point, there are many aspects as to why people play games, right? So I think we might have a discussion earlier before about the different groups of people who are playing games, and I think you mentioned about Axie Infinity and how the people in such countries, not to say that I'm putting them down, but I mean in these developing countries, right, people are playing games because they know that they can make money out of it, and this is why play to earn exists, because it's about giving the opportunity for people there to create an income out of it, and that's why people play games. But yet at the same time, if you talk about the people in Singapore, or you talk about the people in the US for that matter, then they are playing games as a lifestyle, right? Like, it's only because they really enjoy playing the game. And that's why I think that's a question that we have for ourselves. But at the end of the day, we are not going to become pro gamers. I don't think anybody in this circle is looking to become one. But if it's something that allows you to have fun and make money, then it's something that we want to consider. I think that's more from the gamer standpoint, right? But if you're an investor and you're not looking to play the game, it will matter for you as well, because you would want to buy the NFTs. Like if you just look in the Discord server, we had Nelvin who was asking us about I think the game on Solana called Orrery. If you are an investor and you're not someone who is looking to play the game, it will still matter to you because you want to buy the NFTs in these good games, right? So that you can make a profit out of it. So I think that's how it applies to us all. Whether you are a gamer, then you need to decide what kind of a gamer are you. Are you playing to live, or are you playing just to have fun? Or are you not a gamer and you're an investor, which I think maybe most of us are, right? Then I think some of the points that you have mentioned, Sam, is still very relevant in that sense.
Yeah, exactly. So actually the part on you're probably talking about number 3 and number 4. We are probably number 3 and 4, right? Where we buy the coin, when it pumps, we flip it. When we buy the NFTs at the INOs, we flip it. But then again, the question, so actually later on, I will also talk about what are some of the things to look at when buying these NFTs and what's my experience so far. So actually back to the objectives, right? If you're looking to invest in a play to earn game and looking at a long-term kind of investment perspective, I would say that it's definitely going to be, you got to need a bit of patience. So just to give a context, Axie Infinity, it was only released in March 2018. That's like what, 3 years ago. So it's only this year that it started to gain traction and get to this 6.5 trillion dollar market cap. Yeah. So actually, yeah, I think I'll go straight to the gameplay. And currently, oh yeah, we have a question from Jess. Have you gotten into really bad P2E games? Okay. Regarding that, right? I think Bryan, we both got into this bad game called Crypto Beast. Do you remember?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So Crypto Beast
Yeah.
was actually quite bad because first of all, that was my first few games that I got into without much experience. Um yeah, okay, let's so we go back to the guidelines, right? Is it new? Okay, it's new. It's so new. Development stage, the game was sort of playable. Okay, sounded okay. But one thing that it failed me was the game. The gameplay was so bad in the sense that all you could do was just to click buttons, click the button to fight another monster, and the monster will just shoot some form of bullets, and the opponent monster will die. So you cannot control the monster at all. Yeah, it's purely a luck-based game. And at that point of time, I was thinking, okay, like, since I can get into this play to earn project, right? Just get in lah. You never know what will happen. Maybe 100x. But yeah, so after going through all of this, right, I realized that the gameplay is so important. And the other bad thing about that particular game is that every interaction I had to pay gas. So that was very irritating. This, even though it was on Binance Smart Chain, it cost me quite a bit of money. So that's the thing I didn't quite like about it. Yeah, I've gotten into bad P2E games. That's the one that really, really stuck. Yeah. Okay. So I'll go into to play the game. Okay.
I see we have more people now. So for those of you, thanks for joining in. If you have any questions, just let us know. If you want Sam to go through some of the earlier stuff, just let her know as well.
Yeah, so later on, I will also be giving a conclusion, right? Based on the guidelines, what do I think about Dragon Kart? But, before I give you my conclusion, let me show you the gameplay. Then you can decide for yourself, is this something worth getting into? So to able to be logged in, to have an account, all you need to do is just to register. Okay, and recently they have opened up their gameplay to be for people who don't have the NFTs as well. For me, I managed to get into this game is because of one of the launch pads called NFTB. They were doing an INO, and I managed to buy 2 cars, 2 characters, and 2 weapons. So in order to, at that point of time, the minimum requirement to play the game was 1 car, 1 character, and 1 weapon. Okay, so let me log in. Okay, so you can see right here, during the beta test, I was able to earn card already, and I haven't claimed it. So if you want to claim it, you're going to need you pay for the 5% transaction fee. I'm probably going to wait for a better time before I'm going to claim it. But basically, it's like a Mario Kart game, and you can actually choose the maps that you want. So for example, one of my favorite maps will be this one. And I'm able to choose PVC. So this is the mode that you are able to earn card. And then I can choose my character. I have 2 characters. Okay. And I have 2 cars. So actually, I have 1 very good car, which is this one. And this one is like a average car. So let me show you this one first. And then we have the weapon. So, okay. So you can see that this is your power of the car, right? Of course, the higher the stats, the better. We know that. Okay, I'm gonna play lah. Brian, you can try to distract me, but
No lah,
try not to distract me too hard.
I let you play first.
Yeah, so if you come in like first, right? So PVC is actually played versus the computer. If you come in first, you're gonna get 3.25 card. Just I think 3 days ago during the beta test, it used to be 1.25. So instead of nerfing the game, the team actually very generously increased the rewards to play these games. Oh. Okay. You're not seeing the game. So he's not seeing it. Let me show.
Oh. Yeah, I thought you were about to start it up. Okay. Now that's fine.
Yeah, thanks, Sui. So yeah, you guys can see my screen, right?
Yep. Now you are fine.
Okay, great. So so this one I was saying, right? Actually, I'm very lucky lah. I managed to get a good car, and an average car. Okay, so I must have some disclaimer first. I'm quite bad at this game, despite playing for a few days already. Okay, let's go.
She's just being humble. She's a professional gamer.
Hey, don't say that. Okay.
Sam, faster. Sam, faster. Sam, faster.
So it's like Mario Kart, right? You're able to like get stuff and sort of sabo the other opponents.
Faster.
Okay. Wow, it's actually quite hard to play while talking.
Hey, you are racing or you playing bumper car? You racing or playing bumper car? Don't confuse people.
My God.
Yeah, this is really like Mario Kart. So I think that's something that Sam was trying to say, right? Like if you look for more of these kind of games.
I win now. I win already. I'm number 1.
Can
you imagine? Like in 49 seconds, I earned 3.25 card. That's amazing, right?
3.25 card. So how much does that equate to?
Okay, so right now card is about 50 cents. So it's like $1.50. Like yeah, for 49 seconds of effort, I think not too bad. So previously I mentioned that it used to be like 1.25 if you get first, right? And of course the rewards actually get lesser like towards the 10th position. I think by 10th position you also get some money. The last time you used to be able to play 20 times, but right now each car there's a lifespan of 10 times per day. So yeah.
So but you will still get to keep your car, right? Just that it's being refreshed. Then you can play again the next day.
Correct.
Yeah.
Let me click on the menu.
Was there a question that was raised up in terms of like where does all the rewards that you're getting coming from? Because I mean, if they are giving people rewards, right, then where do you think these rewards are coming from?
Actually, the rewards wise, which I mentioned earlier, is that it's important to make sure that there is a spending opportunity for every P2E game. So in this case, how they raise the money, I would say is probably from the NFTs itself, and of course the IDOs and all of that. But by constantly coming out with NFTs that gets you better, that gets you on the leaderboard, and they provide large winnings for those leaders, it gives the people incentive to buy the in-game stuff, NFTs, to make sure that you get onto the leaderboard and you win the tokens as well.
Yeah.
So
because that's definitely something for me, right?
Let me adjust my screen. Yeah, sorry, Brian, go ahead.
No, I was just saying that this is something that I definitely do look out for, like in terms of where the rewards are coming from and stuff, because I think that's a very telltale sign to me, like where are the rewards going to be coming from, right? So if you don't think about that, means the project is probably not going to be self-sustainable, because they are giving you the rewards, and if they don't have the spending opportunities like what Sam said to give you the chance to buy the NFT, so you spend, right? So they in turn get the profit to reward people, right? So if there are not enough of those spend opportunities like buy an NFT, buy a special weapon, buy a life, or buy car upgrades and stuff like that, then it may start to become very dodgy for me lah, basically, because then it might be very strange in terms of how they make it all sustainable. And I think I came across a personal sharing about I can't remember that particular game, but I will search it up and I'll let you all know. There was this game that was encouraging you to refer friends in, and to start to play the game you needed to put in quite a big amount of money, right? So, and as a result of that, I think it actually came out in the newspapers in Singapore, if I'm not wrong. It came out on the mainstream papers to say that there were some people who got scammed out of, I think, 10 or 100,000, which is quite a lot of money because of this scheme.
Wow.
So if I think that it make money, I'll go and tell Sam and say, hey, Sam, go and play this game, right?
Yep.
It has made me a lot of money. So that's what I mean when they try to entice you with a lot of rewards and you go in without a proper structure in terms of how they continue to make this sustainable, then that really becomes very dodgy.
Yeah, so a lot of games actually are moving towards the leaderboard style. So what the leaderboard does is that you can see here, right? Like the goal is to make sure that the more you win, the more games you play, the more you win, then you get the tokens. But the thing is that that's about sustainability. So there are actually two aspects to gamings, right? First one is can you attract as many people to play the game? And once this big group of people plays your game, how are you going to sustain the rewards? So for those people who are just purely playing for free, they probably don't get much rewards. Like if you're to play Dragon Kart and you don't have the NFTs, you're probably not able to get the same amount of card I get as well. So I'm playing another game, and what's happening is that if you don't have any NFTs, you're just getting like 1% of the rewards. But if you own NFTs, then you get the benefit of having more rewards, and the more rewards can be quite substantial. So
Hey Sam, I think
yeah.
we got some new friends who has just joined us.
Oh,
I'm not
hello,
sure.
hello.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they are part of the team who developed Dragon Kart.
Hi Nguyen.
Cause
Are you from Vietnam and from the team? Oh, Hai Tian. Hi. Hi. So Hai Tian is actually from the Dragon Kart community. He is the moderator at the chat. So welcome, welcome. Yeah, so actually I was sharing with our community here is that I really like Dragon Kart because the game really reminds me of Mario Kart, and it's such a familiar kind of game mechanic. And once people actually get to know it, it's pretty easy to pick up. Yeah.
yeah,
And
do you want to showcase your skill again?
my skill, I'm embarrassing at my skill.
No, you are a
Okay.
gamer. You should
Okay.
try.
Maybe I will challenge myself the with a slower car, okay?
With a slower car.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will
Okay.
challenge myself with that. Yeah.
Okay. Try.
Okay. And then my character. So yeah. Okay.
How many of you in the chat has actually played Mario Kart before? I think it's still quite a popular game on the Nintendo Switch. So that's what I mean, right? Can you imagine like this is an opportunity for you to play Mario Kart, but in a way that allows you to make money, and the cars that you own actually belong to you. So
Yeah.
you can choose to sell the cars. Like in Mario Kart, you can't, right? You can only choose like Donkey Kong, which is the one that I always choose. And then you choose a car. And then at the end of the day, that's about it, right? But that's why I think the last time round, in my Treeverse stream, if you have not caught it, the videos are up already. I was talking about how blockchain-based gaming is going to be such a huge part of crypto in time to come. And one of the reasons that I spoke about was specifically this, around how it allows for people to own the in-game assets, right? Which I feel is totally justified with the amount of money and time and resource that you spend into a game. So in this case specific to Dragon Kart, I think that makes a lot of sense. Like for you to be able to own your cars, trade your cars, make money while playing, and make money out of the cars. And I think that also gives a good opportunity to develop the ecosystem because it will give you a lot of spending opportunities, right? Like we spoke about, to upgrade your cars, buy new cars, and in turn this become rewards for everybody who is playing. So yeah, I think Sam just gave you guys a hidden find that you can start to look into. But the last time, Sam, you were saying that we can't play this game yet, right? Because you need to buy your cars or stuff like that.
Yeah, so actually, just yet on 12th of December, I think that was 2 days ago, they just went on to mainnet, and in fact, they might be having a sale. So yeah, maybe
Ooh.
Haitian, you can share some information in the chat. Is there a way to buy it? So previously they also did a launch on Binance Marketplace, NFT Marketplace. So you're able to actually go to the secondary market to buy it. If I'm
But
not
Singapore
wrong,
cannot buy, right?
oh yeah, Singapore cannot buy. So I bought it from NFTB. I'm still legal. Anyway,
Yeah.
so
So where can we buy it now? Do you know where can we buy it now?
I think their marketplace, it might be open. Let me check. So
Okay.
let's see. Yeah.
Just go to the browser and then just see whether we can buy it. Because I mean, Mario Kart, like I said, right, it's a game that I tend to enjoy. And then can I race you?
Not yet, actually.
Oh,
Okay.
not yet.
Wallet signed.
Hey, since we are talking about car racing, did anybody watch the Formula One over the weekend? Wow, I'm so angry. If there's anybody who did watch, please just let me know. I need an avenue to share all my disgust.
Which team are you supporting for?
Obviously, I'm a Hamilton supporter.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, depressed. Since we are talking about car racing.
Yeah. Okay, so I think the marketplace is not for within the website is not available. But if I'm not wrong, I saw it on Binance. Yeah, but Binance is not available to Singaporeans.
Binance is not yet available. Is Binance NFT Marketplace, is it? You were saying?
Yeah. And actually, right, if you go and check out their Twitter, they might be having a sale soon.
Okay. Can Malaysians buy? Cannot also, is it? Easy, can you buy? Maybe
So I think they
possible?
recently did another one. Yeah, maybe when I collect all this data, I'll put it onto our Discord chat, our Discord channel. Maybe Brian, you can create a new channel. We can
Oh yeah,
share our
for Dragon
experiences
Kart.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So they just got the main net, and that is the exciting part. So yeah, they had.
Sam, you need to zoom in on your browser. It's a bit small. Just Command plus. You need to zoom in.
Yeah, so on 11 December, they had a NFT sale. So I think there'll be more NFT sales coming. So just need to follow follow their Telegram group, follow their Discord, just to make sure that you are ahead of it. So okay, so actually let's go back to the the reason why you're here, right? To know my analysis on this. Okay, in terms
No,
of
it's
guidelines.
to watch you play game.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I don't mind live streaming more often to show you guys my bad skills. So yeah, Dragon Kart is a new game. I think there is definitely potential in it, and you've seen the quality of their graphics, right? It's amazing. So as compared to some of the games that I've seen, some of them we don't even know how the graphics going to look like. Here we have a working product. The game is already out, and it's based off a very familiar game mechanic. So it's a plus for me. Backers wise, we have AU21. That is one of the very good in one of the people that we follow, right? And the team wise, actually I can go through the team people.
Yeah, so Yeezy just said that Malaysians can change DNS and can log in to buy. So I guess there's an option there for you guys. Yeah, if there are any Malaysians here who can buy, and you buy it with BNB, right? I guess if you're on Binance.
I think it's BUSD.
Oh, okay. Then that's
Yeah.
even more straightforward.
Yeah. So the you can see here the founder and CEO, Fam. His 10 plus years of research, and he's basically doing this the whole time. And in fact, we have blockchain leaders. What really stood out to me is actually the artist, Tang Fly. He has 10 plus years of experience drawing this. So if I went to actually research on Tang, right? Like Tang actually has 1.4 million followers on Facebook. And the reason why is because Tang Fly, Dragon Kart. Are we able to see it? Tang.
We're
Let me
still
find Tang.
seeing. Yeah, just let me.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tang Fly Comics. So Tang actually has 1.4 million followers. It's because he's famous for his comics in Vietnam. And we mentioned, right, the artist plays a huge role as well. So he's already a well-known artist in their community. And the other thing that stood out to me was actually here. Let me pull it up. So the CMO, he has actually managed one of the largest crypto communities in Vietnam with about 80,000 members. We have an artist who's well known in Vietnam. We have the community that is very engaged. And even in the Telegram chat, I think we have about 90,000 people. So that actually gives me a lot of confidence. So there's one more thing that you guys can look out for when you are researching on projects, right? Is this part here. So right now it's actually a game that's on the web, on the computer. But if a game goes mobile, that expands your community base as well. So we know that even in the developing countries, specifically, I heard in Indonesia, there are more mobile phones than people. So those people, many of these developing countries, these people actually play on the mobile phone, and having a mobile person in charge of it is a good vote of confidence, in my opinion. So if I look down, I look at the advisors. Somebody actually over here, Kenzie Wang, ex-vice president of Huobi Global, founder of AU21 Capital. These names are big, right? And you definitely feel a bit more assured that this is a project that they also want it to succeed.
When is the mobile becoming available?
Yeah. Okay. I think mobile is not coming so soon yet.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, but I guess that will be one of their priorities. We can definitely update everybody onto the Discord.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think these points are great because again, I think you can kind of see like a similarity with some of the bigger projects, right? Last week when I covered Treeverse as well, mobile was a plan. No, not last week. I think the week before. Mobile was a plan in the plans for them, and they actually even kind of put desktop by the side. For now, as they focus on developing the mobile side of things, and I think that really alludes to Sam's point, whereby there's just so much opportunity, right? There are with mobile gaming. Yeah, so it's nice to know that this game will eventually go there. It's a bit like fun run, and everybody just start playing it everywhere, right? While waiting for bus, waiting for whatever, just very short, exciting bursts of games. I think is what keeps people occupied, especially when you have it on your phone and it's with you all the time. Oh, Joshua just
Oh,
said that mobile is out this month.
yay, that's very good.
So that is great. Joshua, are you also part of the team, or you are just joining us to learn more about this and that's your own research? It's cheaper right now to buy off their marketplace. Thanks, Josh. Where's their marketplace? Do you know where that is, Sam?
Okay.
Then I will definitely go and have a look at one.
Yeah, so actually those people who don't have NFTs, you can start playing first. I
But
heard that
we need the
I heard there's
car, right?
news. But I heard there's news they're going to open up to everyone to play it. So it's for you to experience the game. If you don't experience the game, right, it's very difficult to want for you to want to buy something. So let me do a quick pull update of
Ooh,
the Dragon Kart Twitter.
cool.
Okay, let me see.
Yeah. Welcome, Joshua. Thanks for joining. I think the two things that you just kind of said in the chat was what we really wanted to know. When mobile was going to be available and where can we buy it? Because obviously most of us are from Singapore and we don't have access to Binance, so we can't buy it off there. And Sam has obviously just tickled us all by playing the game. So, um, yeah, in that sense.
Oh, actually, the public sale is still ongoing. Let me share my screen.
Do you hear the excitement? She was like, oh,
Yeah, so if you go onto their website, the public sale is there. You can buy it with 688 card. Hey
with
guys,
what?
this is
688
88
card.
card. That's like 300 plus bucks. Hey, that's cheaper than how much I bought it, okay?
Then you. Oh, who
Yeah.
is buying? Who is buying? I think we need to create that channel now, so that everybody can show off their car. So essentially, once you buy this card, you can play already, right?
Yeah, you can play already. And
Okay.
okay, so the next question is like if you play, right, do you need the card tokens? Well, actually at this moment, I don't think there's any usage for the card tokens, but in future it's going to be used for I believe is to buy the in-game stuff. And with the development, right, games wise, we all know that you need some form of currency to make sure that you get an edge over other people.
Yeah. So
Yeah, thanks.
now it's just there. But in future there might be some use for it. Jess has a question. Does it come with one character, one car, and one item, or what's in that box? Wow. Now she raised
Uh,
a good point. It's a combo box. So what does that mean? It comes with
it comes with one
many things.
character. Yeah, one character, one car, and one weapon. So you need all these three in order to start the game.
Oh, so it's like a starter pack basically.
Yeah. Yeah. So of course, there's rarities and some of the cars are better. So for me, I happened to get a better car, and you see, I was driving so bad, right? And I still could get first. Yeah.
Can
Oh
I
yeah, you can already play practice mode.
sell
Let
my
me.
character and buy another character?
Yeah, actually, you can. You can sell it and buy another one. Let me show you playing on the practice mode, so you don't need the NFT.
Ooh. Thanks for subscribing, Joshua. I saw the notification. That is a great example for what I was about to say. So, as always, any of you who have not subscribed yet, please give us that subscribe. we are trying to hit 1,000 subscribers. We are now at 207 or 8 now, 208. So I think we have been making some ground week after week. So we appreciate it, but do give us that subscribe, because once we hit 1,000, we'll get more support to do more stuff. So we are currently about 793 subscribers away from that. So do share this content with your friends, your family, and we'll continue to do more of such streams. Maybe now we might just come on for an hour or half an hour to race if enough of us get this car and we can start to play. So do let us know, okay, what you want to see, but do hit the subscribe, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, Sam,
So
you
yeah,
wanna...
I'm showing you guys how is it like. Let's say you can actually choose practice mode. So practice mode is open for everybody. You basically don't need anything. You can just create an account and go in and play. So I'm playing practice mode now. How you play is you actually on your keyboard use WASD, J for skill and K for the item. So over here, this character is called Picalong that I'm using right now. That's the one that they give you to play in the practice. Okay, sorry, I got hacked by somebody.
Hey, how come become so slow?
Huh? But this one
And
not NFT car lah. You see, NFT car can go at 150 kilometer per hour. This is non NFT cars. Look, you're moving at about 50. Which is why, right, there needs to be a spending economy. There must be a reason why people want to buy these NFTs. And that's why when we always talk about utility in games is to give you an edge. Okay, that's not too bad.
So if you don't have an NFT car, you will never be able to compete with those that have an NFT car?
Yes. Actually, that's pretty cool.
So when I buy that box, do I get an NFT car or do I get a normal car?
Yeah. NFTs. You get an NFT car. Okay,
then
but
why
you
is
might
this
get
not an NFT car?
because it's for practice mode. This is just a practice mode.
Oh.
So there is no that you can play this unlimited times. And actually, right, guys, if you are playing the game, that's what I want to talk about. If you are investing in a game, but you don't know how the game is being played, it's quite risky because you don't know exactly what to buy. If you could be buying the useless things. Some things looks very cool but might be useless, or some things that are very useful might look very useless. Yeah, and that's why it's like, okay, so I just give an example. Okay, I need to stop sharing the screen before I get it. If you look at I'm going to show you the maps.
The what? The maps?
The maps, yeah. Okay, yeah, so I'm back again. Thanks for the patience, guys. This is my new computer. Okay, yeah.
Which
so
you paid for by making rewards from this game. So do you want to consider playing this game? Nah, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, kindly paid for by whatever we've been doing for the past few months. Okay, so yeah, so if you don't know the game, right, you are not able to buy the right thing for the right NFTs. So I give you an example. You really need to master the game. And even if you are not the one mastering, try to get someone who loves playing games, who loves researching how to be better in the game. Because they are the ones who will be able to tell you what exactly to buy. Let's say you're not buying the combo, so it's not randomized. You are going to buy it from a secondary market. Then you will want to know what exactly to buy. Yeah, so
Yeah.
Joshua mentioned that there are different varieties of cars, different varieties of characters and weapons. All will affect the performance of the car. The rarer the car, the faster it is. Yes, that's very true. That's very, very true. So, which is why, right, even with my fast car, like I have one fast car and one slow car. The fast car, to be very frank, I really suck at gingerbread land because there's so much sharp turns, right? I'm so
Wait,
fast.
show.
I don't want that. Later I want to. I rather play a map that I'm good at, right? Than to earn the card, right? Yeah.
Oh, wow. So they still have an upgrade feature So if your car is not as rare, you still can upgrade it to compete with other cars, right? So again, I think that's what we said around giving you more spending opportunities, which totally makes a lot of sense. So it improves your experience in the game in a way
Yeah.
whereby you won't always lose to people who have rare cars. And yet at the same time, this is how the whole project becomes sustainable, right? In that sense. So thanks for that, Joshua. It alludes to one of the points that I was speaking about, talking about ensuring the project in itself has some mechanisms to ensure that the reward system is sustainable, because it has to come from somewhere, and there are some scams that happen, right? Because this was just not put in place.
Yeah. So if you're able to upgrade your cars, it means that those who actually try to study the game, those who really know how to play, they and put in the effort, right, will benefit. Yeah. So I just for example, like for this one, this actually is a very curvy kind of map. When you play a game, you want to master it, but it's just a curvy map, right? What does it mean? That means that my slow car will be able to have advantage over here. And
Or if you can
uh
drive the faster car better, that should be the solution,
eh,
right?
I also want to, but I'm not good. So I was also taking part in the test, I would say the beta test. I gave them a recommendation that, can you please include usability on using a steering wheel and pedal, so at least I can mimic my real
Or
world
you
driving skills.
you think you playing the F1 2021 game? Ah? There are some people who really buy that full setup, but yeah, I think if the game develops until that point, wow, I think yeah, it calls for it. But maybe now, if we have a joystick, I think maybe it helps. It
Yeah,
might help
you
you.
might need to modify some of your program online on your computer in order to use another joystick lah. But right now it's just WASD and J and K. Oh yeah, there's a space for drifting like Mario Kart. Yeah, so that one I'm still very bad at using it. So hopefully they don't launch compete so soon, the compete mode, so that I can practice first before before everything comes out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
so
who is
yeah.
gonna look at the cars? I think I will. Yeah, and I think we should keep this discussion going. Maybe we can have a Titan Squad leaderboard. Right. I
Yeah,
mean
we
it's true,
can. We
right?
can. We can
And
run some competitions.
yeah, the total, yeah, I think that makes sense. But first we need to get a car, so I'll go and have a look at it. But I guess it's all luck. So you can't really shop, right? You just have to buy a box and see where that goes.
Yep. Yep.
Basically. Yeah.
So yeah,
Okay.
just to give a quick one, right? Like I don't know if everybody here has a MetaMask wallet. You actually need to input your wallet address here. So if you guys do not have a MetaMask wallet and you want to know how to set it up, we actually have a tutorial on our YouTube channel. So subscribe that and you'll be able to create one to start playing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, do you have anything else you kind of want to cover? Or do you guys have any other questions for us or for Joshua for that matter? Since, I mean, he's kind enough to be here to give his insights and answer some of these questions. Yeah. No? Yeah. Then I think we are about there. I mean, you took an hour. I think we are right on time. You played 2 games. Yeah, so I guess again, the last thing for me is just do remember to subscribe, guys. We do need that subscription. You are already at the channel. So do give us that subscription. The links to our Telegram and Discord is in the description as well. Do check out the Discord channel. I think the goal of that one is to really try to accumulate all the information that we have. So that's really great in that sense, because you can just go there and you can basically find out all the things that we have researched on first. That's the first place that we post it before we go on and we make a video like that. So do join us there and keep that discussion going. And the NFTB Launchpad, which Sam spoke about, there's a channel in there already, so she'll be populating that in a bit. And same for this. I think Dragon Kart will be up there as well. So if you guys start to buy the cars and start to play, do just contribute in that channel respectively.
Yeah, do let us know what are other kind of games or other kind of projects that you are interested to find out more. We'll do the research and, see you guys next week on the live stream.
Yeah. All right. Also do let us know. Okay, what are some of the things that you want us to? No. Yeah. Just propose and anything that you guys want us to cover, and then we will make sure we have a look at that. All right. Okay. Thanks, guys. And see you next week.
Thanks, guys.